Hello everyone, back with another update. It's Thursday, April 16th, and I just wanted to get back in touch with you. We haven't had an update in a little while, so wanted to bring you up to speed and where we are and what we're going to do going forward. So first off, you may have seen an email. We are going to start golfing again here starting Saturday or Sunday, depending on how much of this snow stays on the ground, which is weird to say in mid-April. But we are looking to get golfing again. Looks like Sunday the weather kind of kicks over, and then the week after looks like it's going to be in the 50s and 60s. So we are going to get rolling on that, just to get some activity back at the facilities and get things rolling again. But mostly this update, I wanted to talk about food and beverage at both locations. So we've been following all of the state press conferences out, obviously, and all of the releases that they've put out. And we've been doing our best to kind of predict where this is going to go and plan accordingly. I mentioned in a few earlier updates that we are brainstorming some different ideas, trying to look at it from outside the box to see what we can do to keep moving forward as an operation and what we'll have to do when we do reopen. So what it looks like right now, from the state's standpoint anyways, hopefully the shutdown will be lifted here on the 1st, as they look like they're planning to do. But it's going to be a pretty slow rollout as far as what opens after that. Again, we haven't got specifics, but judging by what they've said and referenced in these press conferences, it's going to be a kind of a slow rollback of some of the restrictions they put in place as we kind of move, forward past May 1st, which we believe will put food and beverage at the restaurant or banquet level pretty far down the list. So we don't foresee that opening back up right at May 1st. We're hoping that it'll be, as soon as possible afterwards, but we're planning accordingly that we think it's going to be later than that. So like I had mentioned, we had been brainstorming some different ideas, some way to run an operation at our facility that can get some people back on payroll, that can get some people back working, that can provide some stability while we wait for the operation to open back up. So we've been developing some of those ideas. Been in contact with Dan, Mandy, with Jake and Angie at both locations to start to put a framework together. So we're going to start on Monday, this upcoming Monday, with those staff members. We're going to get together at the facility and start to develop a plan on what kind of business we can operate out of the facility we have. So it truly is kind of a rethink of a business plan from a food and beverage standpoint. We'll have access to golfers, which is a good thing for us to have kind of a steady stream of possible customers. We have the community down at Links that we may be able to reach out to and develop something there. But we're working in the direction of supplying the golfers with some food, starting a takeout business that they can either the golfers can take home with them, or people can drive through and pick up, like many of the other operations around town are doing. So we're looking at those options and trying to build a business plan around it. So right now we're going to get those guys back Monday and start brainstorming how we're going to put the structure in place, what supplies are needed, developing a menu and stuff like that, so that we can build the framework and then hopefully be serving some food by the coming weekend. So not this weekend, the following weekend. So if we get them back Monday, we're going to use the week and some supplementary staff to get things rolling, to get the framework in place, to get some food ordered or unfrozen, and start to try to serve some food by the following weekend. That's the goal right now. Again, we take this day by day, and as things come up, we make adjustments. So this is, plan A, subject to change, as we always say. So just wanted to let you know that's kind of where our thoughts are right now. We're going to be in touch with you individually through Jake, Angie, Dan, and Mandy as far as scheduling, as far as what we've come up with from a structure standpoint, where and when we'll need people to do that. As always, if you need hours or are interested in doing other things, possibly on the golf course or downstairs in the golf shop, please let us know, as well as we start to pick up with some of the leagues. Hopefully starting May 1st, we're going to start to see some activity increase there as well, and may be able to use some extra hands. So we're trying to provide as many opportunities as we can to get some people back to work here. As always, if you have any ideas, let us know. We're open to all suggestions. But this is where we're going as of right now. We're looking at a carry out, either family style or individual dinners or lunches to both golfers and just the general public for a drive up and order scenario. So we have kitchens at both places, a facility that we can use to prep that stuff, and a way to deliver it out the door or out the window, so that we don't have people inside the facility, so it matches all of the guidelines put forward by the state. So that's where we're thinking right now. We're going to start that framework, like I said, on Monday with some core staff and develop a structure, and then we'll be reaching out and putting together some type of schedule and plan menu accordingly going forward, that we could try to get out there and try to get rolling. So this is an out of the box type of thought to get something going in the meantime while we wait for things to reopen officially and get back to closer to what we would normally be doing at both facilities. So that's the plan. As always, stay safe. If you need anything, please let me know or let your department head know, and we'll get on it right away. But until then, we'll see you soon.